apparently people can sue for anything these days. Hi, everyone. Tyler here, and welcome to my YouTube channel where I cover the trending topics of the day as well as anything that I find interesting. Today, we will be talking about a legal lawsuit that was brought against Roger Goodell of the National Football League. Now, what is this lawsuit pertaining to? Let's see. Helmet to helmet contact, part of it. Uh, if you thought dangerous practices and if you thought the Cleveland Browns should be put in the Super Bowl even though they lost, you're a winner. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, a woman literally tried to sue Roger Goodell twice because she wanted the Cleveland Browns to be put in the Super Bowl even though they lost. In 2021, a woman decided, you know what? Even though my team lost to the Kansas City Chiefs, we should be put into the Super Bowl because, well, we're the Cleveland Browns and we've never made it this far. Well, the legal team was not having that, but we'll get into that. No offense, lady. I respect you. I respect your moxie. I respect your game. I respect it. I do. But let's be real here. Your team lost. Deal with it. You've been dealing with loss this whole time a lot. Cleveland has sucked for years, and they will probably continue to suck for years. Prove me wrong. I'd like to see them in the Super Bowl. I would. I would not, however, like to see them in the Super Bowl uh, in this manner. I would not like to see them insert the game stopped because you want them in the fucking Super Bowl. You absolute arrogant woman. I respect your game. I respect the fact that you're a loyal fan of a team. But no, they lost. They shouldn't be in the Super Bowl. Sorry, I actually am not. So let's get into this. Let's get into this. It would actually help if I'm actually there. We are on February 4th, 2021. 3 days before the Kansas City Chiefs would basically play the 3 days before the Kansas City Chiefs would play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the Super Bowl. Illinois resident Patricia, I'm probably going to mess up her last name, but I'm going to call it Breckenridge because that's how this thing reads it. Patricia Breckenridge decided to sue Roger Goodell and in order to halt the football game so that the Browns could enter the game. Does she realize how long it takes legal crap to get done? You want to halt the football game for possible years in order to get your team in. Okay, thank you, you self-entitled. Mm. So she asked for a total of $10 million for pain and suffering, as well as the cost of of a Super Bowl ring that she felt that her team was denied because, according to her lawsuit, one of her family members is a member of the Browns and was therefore emotional distress. So, due to her family member being on the Browns, she thought, "Hey, you know what? I deserve emotional distress because my family member deserved the right to get a ring." No, they lost. Get over it. She stressed she showed that the actions of Goodell were malicious, willful, and uh, intentional, and constitute reckless disregard of the rights of plaintiff and relatives. Be- Basically, what that's basically saying, ladies and gentlemen, is one of my relatives, Roger Goodell. It was a ploy. Roger Goodell had it out for my team, and therefore my team should. And this was malicious. What, you think Roger Goodell gives a flying fuck on who makes it to the Super Bowl? You think he? I mean, he might, but I mean, he's making so much money as it is. Who cares? You think it was a so basically it honestly sounds like this idiot is sitting there going, Roger Goodell wrongfully uh robbed like robbed me and my relative of the right to go to the Super Bowl because fixed. No, you were playing Kansas City with a really good team. Okay? You lost. Sorry. Here's the weird here's the weird part. Um she claimed that she had a relative in the on the Browns, but no name was given until her first attempt had failed. She appealed it. Uh on the appeal, she claimed that she named the individual, but not during the first attempt, which is interesting to me. Why wouldn't you name drop the individual on the first attempt? Maybe hoping that no people would gloss that over. Representing herself representing herself in the litigation, she added Breckenridge added another theory of liability. Uh the commissioner continues to breach his NFL contract for helmet to helmet contract for helmet to helmet contact, which could cause serious injury or possible death. So apparently that's Roger Goodell's fault. Hap- Happily, our legal justice committee was like, no. Now, to give you an idea on how long, if she had like, hey, how long it would take for this is how long it took for the legal community. Remember, the date was February 4th. She filed this lawsuit in March in March of 2021. The legal community passed down their judgment. So if she had gotten her, so it didn't even matter. The game, you filed the lawsuit 4 days before a few days before the Super Bowl. The game would have happened anyway because it would have taken the oh my God. See how dumb she is? It would have, if the legal community took until March to pass their ruling. This was just one judge to pass the ruling here. Can you tell I don't like this woman? Uh the legal community took until March. So the game already occurred. So your whole request is already broken based on that. In March 2021, Judge Matthew Kennelly dismissed the case with prejudice. All right, so I'm reading through notes, so I'm basically going to summarize this. So the judge basically says that she lacks standing to basically the first part of her lawsuit is frivolous. The second part of her lawsuit, which basically frivolous means get out of here with this. That's essentially what frivolous means. But the second part of her lawsuit states the second part about football related injuries. She has no standing to defend football players for the rights to have for the rights to basically for their injuries and pain and suffering. So the judge basically was like, no, I don't agree. I don't agree. She was not put off. She appealed. All right. So who was this mystery relative that she had for the Browns? The relative at The relative was offensive tackle. I'm probably going to mess up this name. Jaquan Wills, the 10th overall pick in the 2020 draft. The link is shaky at best. So she is the great grand cousin of Mr. Wills, And then she goes on to state that uh, her father, Jedrick Wills' great granduncle, okay, basically, she basically then uses the military defense. Well, her father is the great granduncle of Mr. Wills, and he served in World War II, and her brother served in the Vietnam War. No one cares. So what? That doesn't prove anything. That's basically mumbo. That's literally nothing. I, I'm glad they served in the war. Thank you for your service, but that has no merit toward the case as a whole. Shockingly, ladies and gentlemen, she lost again on April 8th. That's April 8th of this year. April 8th of 2022. It is, at the time of this recording, it is April 16th. That's a few, that is 8 days ago. The appeals court lost, she lost again. Basically, they reaffirmed everything I said earlier. She has no standing. It's frivolous, and she basically go away. That's basically, in a nice way. Go away with this. Get out of here with this, which makes me happy. The sad part is, according to the Hollywood Reporter, where I got the story from, Roger Goodell had to spend money on attorneys to defend this case. Are you kidding me? And the fact that she had to spend money on her legal team who took the case. Ugh, legal. Basically, my favorite part is the panel found that she does not address the original judge's legal reasoning or make a coherent argument as to it should why they should overturn the judge's case and just go away. I find that hilarious. That's hilarious. Um, ladies and gentlemen, my notes will be posted in the description of the video so you can see where I was reading the data from. It's just easier that way. Ladies and gentlemen, if you found this video entertaining, please hit the like button. And if you want to see more content like this, please let me know in the comment section below. And have a wonderful, wonderful day.